Right there. Definitely, I remember everything.
I mean, it's a 50-50 toss-up, and I would have pounded your fucking fist either way.
I'll say once I graduated, I really stopped buying physical dicks.
Why can't you be like a normal person in society and sit there and shut the fuck up, man?
That's the Captain Major right there.
So a little birdie told me that there might be some drama going on with the Seattle Surge. Do you know anything about that?
A birdie told you that, dude? Is that birdie's name me?
Yeah, probably.
Dude, there's some shit happening with the Surge.
Okay, tell me
now
what's
let
going
me
on.
tell you what is happening.
First of all, congrats, Chicago. We didn't get that in the last video.
Yes, we fucked up. It's our bad. We broke it down a little bit. Apologize. But shit happens, and the show goes on.
Hashtag go watch the final.
Go watch the final. Pristini is what they needed.
Yeah.
But Seattle looked like shit again. They tried making mid-series subs for the first time ever. It was horrible.
Yeah.
They sucked. They lost to the Gorillas. And I bought merch. So sad. But after that, Seattle kind of imploded. Like, everybody immediately went to Twitter and was like, I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah, I saw Octane tweet something about like how he literally doesn't want to play anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want to play anymore. But now, there's a solution.
Okay, what's the solution?
The greatest AR in modern times, known as Octane, is pulling out a submachine gun.
Right. Okay. Hold on.
Fuck everything.
That news was so intense it made me sneeze.
No, man, you have Corona. That's what that is.
I got that Rona.
So, the word is that Karma is going to run the AR.
Okay.
And Sam Octane is going to take his sub spot.
Oh,
which is fucking crazy because he's one of the best ARs we've ever seen.
I mean,
but the team is so bad.
I don't watch his stream enough, but does he ever like does he stream with like a sub and just decides to play AR competitively, or he just always uses Octane. AR?
It's Octane. When you're taking ARs in the world, you're gonna go like Slasher, Formal, and Octane are like the three.
Okay.
And Gunless as a flex, maybe you could make him run the AR. I don't know, but they're like top three.
Fuck. What about Arcides? He was like number 2 AR last year.
Yeah, but he can also flex. I'm saying like pure ARs, guys that will run your like Slasher and Octane were on the same 100 Thieves team last year.
Yeah,
and Octane still ran the ICR.
Mm-hmm.
That is how much that is how good he is as a main AR. That Slasher was like, I'll run the Maddox, fuck it.
Yeah.
Whereas like any other team, Slasher's the ICR like all the time. So shit is so bad that fucking Octane is like, let me in the fucking hill, dude. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna fry simp. I don't give a shit. Let's go. So hopefully, and this is me saying it, praying to whatever forces are out there, please let this work. Just get us to the next COD. Just get us out of this shit.
Let us survive the next
Let us survive this shit. I don't give a fuck what happens. Just not last. Mid-table somewhere. We ain't winning shit. I'm fine with that. Get us mid-table.
Are you gonna check out the scrims? Because I did check his account before we went live, and apparently he's gonna be uploading some scrims of him using a sub.
I might have to. Yeah, I might have to.
Just take a look at it.
Yeah, I usually don't watch scrims because like watching competitive players not be like competitive is weird.
I mean, no offense, but like to do that is like the equivalent of like your team being so bad that like your goalie has to be your forward now.
Well, he's the youngest guy on the team. On every other team, the younger guys are the subs and the old guys are the ARs.
Yeah.
Because naturally it's just easier for like the older guys to slow down rather than speed up.
Yeah.
But Octane from like his birth into Call of Duty has been like just sitting in spawns, pre-aiming with something long range.
What happens when like fucking like like Octane is like good.
Dude, if Octane becomes one of the best subs, he's gonna be like the best COD player of all time. If he can be like an insane sub, yeah.
Like
People are going to like flip who they think like the best players in the world.
Like if Seattle becomes like top 5, becomes like top 4, just because Octane switched to sub,
I'm not wearing pants for the rest of the year. Every time there's a COD event, I'm gonna be fucking naked. I don't even care.
Well, they're all online now, so it's not gonna matter.
Exactly, dude. I will go to a LAN with my fucking pants off if they are like a 1-2 seed. But
that would be awesome, man.
Also, because this shit is online, I saw some shit because I follow so many COD pros.
Yep.
Slacked is a member of the Seattle Surge.
Yes, yep.
And when they were playing in this event, I'm not sure what actually happened, but his wife tweeted that she's like a second away from exposing a bunch of people. So I don't know if there's some darkness happening in the CDL, but this is where I want to get your opinion.
Did you dig into them fucking
no
retweets and figure out maybe what they're talking about?
No, not like that. Because I don't need that shit in my life.
Yeah, but what would even trigger that?
I don't fucking know, man. Whether it's referees or other COD pros or
okay,
like
she said what she's about to drop a bunch of shit about players.
She said I'm at like 0.963 a bunch of point somethings from exposing people in the COD scene.
From exposing people.
She didn't say for what it is or what was happening. But this raises a question. If you, Matthew, if you are anybody of some kind of fame in a field, you know what I mean? Yes, look at the spots on the wall. This will help you think.
Yep.
And your wife or girlfriend or significant other or whatever, obviously you're going to tell her things.
Yeah.
And expect her to keep them as like secrets.
Expect her to keep her fucking mouth shut, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, we old school. All right, we're old school. I respect it. We're old school. Your thoughts on his wife getting involved in problems if you were in his shoes? Because for me, that is a fuck no. You stay the fuck out of my problems.
I mean, I probably wouldn't be able to stop her from making a tweet like that, but like the day or even like the hour or the moment I recognize that tweet, I'm going to talk to her at dinner and be like, hey, don't fucking do that. Like,
yeah,
I might be having beef with some people, but I don't need you to fucking blast that out because you don't know, right? Like, unless she does, but like, even then, you don't know if the drama is like legit or if it's just, fucking team talk drama. Because I mean, perfect example is like, if anybody watched the Michael Jordan doc, during practice, he would fry the shit out of his teammates, but then at the end of practice, it's all good. So like, you could probably hear people in practice fucking yelling and screaming and call each other terrible names and talking shit to each other. It's because they care and they just expressing their frustration.
100%. Dude, I am that way.
I can be that way too. If I'm taking something very seriously, oh yeah, I could be very difficult to deal with if we're not agreeing.
Yeah, that is why I'm on a hiatus from competitive shooters.
But I think
I'm getting angry.
I mean, regardless of the situation, I just wouldn't want my girl to be involved in that because she doesn't need to be a part of that. She doesn't have to deal with that drama. I should be the man and be able to handle the situation myself, especially if it's like with another player, either on my team or on some other team. That's on me.
But it's in your world.
It's in my world, and I think it's my responsibility to take care of that, not hers.
Well, just imagine she's like, if she worked for, name a company, and like she told you like, oh, this is kind of bullshit, and then you went to your Twitter and was like, yo, it's fucked up what this shit does, like, this company does to their employees, dude. You're like, okay, wait, what?
If it was like that, or if they're talking about something related to the company or the brand, then it's like, yeah, definitely don't fucking. That's not.
I think it's a no regardless.
It's a no regardless.
But,
like,
yeah, I wanted your thoughts.
Absolutely wouldn't want her to do that. And if she did, there would be a very awkward conversation at dinner that day of like,
yeah, word. But I mean, she is very attractive. Well done.
Do you think,
Mr. Slacked?
Do you think if that happens, is it on her to submit a follow-up tweet being like, you know what? I apologize for bringing that up. Not my business. I'm not going to bring it up anymore.
Apology tweets are always weird, aren't they?
Yeah, I guess with tweets, you kind of have to just like ignore it. Like just
delete it. Delete
it and don't acknowledge any further tweets of like, why'd you delete this? Just fucking go dark for a week.
Pretend it didn't exist or something. Because I mean, yeah.
Take a guess what Maddie weighs. She got weighed.
Don't care.
Oh my fit.
6.9 pounds.
Cool.
I don't care.
It's that quarantine life, people. People will talk to us.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no.
Yeah,
it's weird.
So like, are there other players? See, I wish you would have looked down because I want to see if like other players are like replying, being like, "Yo, shut your fucking mouth."
If the players replied, they would be like the first replies because they're all verified. So I don't think any players have replied because it would like implicate them as well. You know, like they're all verified. So the minute they say anything, they become the top comment.
Yeah. I guess like so you think it's company related drama and not personal player drama?
I have no idea, dude. I was more keen on getting your thoughts on like the fact that she's stepping into like his problems.
Yeah, ultimately if it's a problem that I have and she's going in front of me and trying to start shit, I don't want that.
Yeah, word, 100%.
However, if another player talked shit about her and she decides, you know what, fuck this guy, I'm going to start some shit.
That's different.
I'm
you would
probably
just
gonna
name
tell her
drop
not to, but I can't really stop her because
fuck
at
that,
the end of the day, it's that person who's got beef with my girl.
Yeah, they're married though. Like that's his wife. Like that's Slack's wife. If there was like another pro like talking shit to my girl, I'm gonna put him on blast.
Mm-hmm.
The same dude. Fucking Parasite. This guy's on it. Like was on a Challengers team. I don't know if you heard this story, Matt. This is funny though. He's on a Challengers team, and they were like a 1 or a 2 seed. They're like one of the best Challenger teams at the time in the game. He slid into his own teammates' girls' DMs.
Fucking Parasite, dude.
Dude, his own teammate. He slid into his girls' DMs. And thought like his teammate wouldn't find out. Like
I watched a fucking YouTube doc about Parasite and like I'm like, this guy just lives his name.
Dude, people fucking hate him. And I find it hilarious.
Yeah.
I just laugh on the sidelines like some fucking little idiot, dude. Like,
yeah. Absolutely. But yeah.
But I'm looking forward to seeing Octane run a sub. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that'd be good. We'll see.
He might just be fucking cracked.
I mean, I do respect your analysis of like he's the younger guy, so he might perform better just because he's able to react faster. Plus, I mean, Octane even in Black Ops 4 as an AR was not that slow.
No, well, Black Ops 4 is a fast game. You couldn't be slow.
Right. But I mean, like, I feel like more ARs typically, from what I understand, kind of like sit back and watch corners or watch zones. Whereas Octane, I almost feel like he was playing like a sub, just he had an AR on him as well. Like he's
definitely
more of
a
an aggressive AR, would you say?
No, I'd say he's like you can't really be aggressive with a main AR.
Mm-hmm.
But like he is a faster. He's faster than most main ARs. A lot of main ARs, like notorious for like not moving, like all the time.
So Octane is switching to sub, and then was it Karma was gonna go pull AR,
which makes sense for Karma, dude. He's like 26 now.
Yeah,
he wanted to run the main AR on Optic for World War II, but he had Formal and Crimsix on his team, so he was like, "Fuck," and they struggled.
Now
Bad.
we should probably add this portion on because I think we were talking about this a little bit on the not aired episode, but like
In the X-Files.
But the whole situation with Enable, do you just keep playing him at this point just because he's so fucking expensive, or?
Well, you know what happened with that team, right? Like they thought they were getting a fast sub.
They thought that they were gonna get Pristini.
I think it was Pristini, but
Yeah.
hey, you're not supposed to name drop Matt. Come on, man, show some
I don't know the guy.
professionalism. That's true. They thought they were going to get somebody like Pristini.
Allegedly, they were going to get someone who looks and acts and plays like Pristini.
Yeah, and that fell through. So they were like, "Oh shit, we can't go into another event with Pander. Put Enable in," and then
Enable loses when he loses his first series, or was it his first series or first
series.
First
They
series.
got double blocked. Yep.
Loses his first series, take him out again, and then they lose the second series. So I mean,
Yep.
But like we brought it up, just because of how expensive he probably is. Do you just keep playing him because at the end of the day he is a good team player?
I think what you do is I think you literally have a 6-man roster. I think if Enable is what that team considers that bad at Search and Destroy, you just play Pander for Search. But I'll let Enable play the fucking hard points on the DOMs.
Yeah, maybe finally do what everybody or what you and I were thinking the subs were going to be like. Is going to be subs for certain game modes. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind that if that's what the like root of the problem is that Enable
100%.
isn't performing that good in SND. Then
Well, the whole team sucks at SMD.
But yeah, I guess is Enabled recognized as like exceptionally bad at it compared to everybody else?
Not compared to everybody else, but he's the worst. They're all bad, except like Karma. Like I don't know, everybody's S&D track record is not good. Like Octane's a terrible S&D player statistically. Apathy's inconsistent, just all over the place. I love him, but he is. And then Slacked super underrated, so nobody ever looks at his stats. Poor guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then Karma's the GOAT. So
yeah,
but yeah, that team is not built for Search.
Let's
but
see.
There's mad drama. Shit's happening. I'm excited.
Well, I mean, when you're losing like that, you do have to do something a bit more dramatic or aggressive in terms of restructuring the team. And doing something like that does change the algorithm of how your team performs. So might be worth a shot, and it might actually do good.
100%. Do you have a topic, or you want me to fucking hit you with something else?
I think that's going to be. Let's make that this video here. We'll cut it here, and then we can talk about something else, and that could potentially be another video.
Well, no, this is something small.
Oh, okay. Then what do you got?
If you are CEO of NRG, co-CEO of NRG, Hector Rodriguez, you just won by replacing Gunless with Pristini.
Mm-hmm.
But you have Gunless, who no doubtably has a big contract.
Okay.
What do you do? Now I'm going to tell you a few things to help sway your mind.
Yeah.
Right? He's a fantastic player. So you could hold him, then possibly wait till the new game comes out. You want him on your fucking team. But he's notorious for being a shitty teammate.
In terms of attitude?
2, yes. 2,
okay.
You hold him so that he doesn't become competition. So that you don't have to play against him because he's fucking good. Like, he's really fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Gunless play before.
If you shop him, he ends up somewhere else. It could pose problems for your team. Or do you pull like the good guy shit, try to find him a new home, get rid of that probably sizable contract, and let him go start somewhere else. Go, Matt. Go, Matthew Hector Rodriguez.
Okay. Well, I think my decisions would be different than Hector because I feel like Hector, as much of a businessman as he is, he's
the nice guy.
He's the nice guy and definitely associates players as like family.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't probably behave like Hector would. If I'm like Bob Iger, who's fucking CEO of Disney and only makes plays that are going to make him money, If I can afford to pay out Gunless for the rest of the year, I'd make him sit the bench.
Just let him rot.
Yeah.
Let him rot so he's
Let him
not
play.
competition.
Let him play in challengers if he wants. Give him permission to play in challengers.
I don't think they can. I think that's what Censor's all pissed about.
Okay.
But whatever.
If there's
Censor's always pissed.
if there's some option that I can give him, whether it's like, letting him continue to promote Huntsman on his stream and give him cuts on merchandising if people still buy.
Well, no,
Gunless
you still have
merch.
to pay him.
Yeah, you still have to pay him. And
I guarantee you, this shit ain't cheap, dude. Fucking Gunless.
But I mean, you already hired him under a contract expecting to pay him for the whole year. But
you will have to pay that contract still.
Yes.
Even with him sitting on the bench, you still have to pay him what he signed.
Mm-hmm. I agree with your position of, do you let someone good like that move to another team? And if I got Walt Disney money, I will pay. Yeah. If I can afford to let him sit on the bench, I'll make him sit on the bench. If I can't, I'll hold him. If I can't, I'll hold him for as long as I can. Maybe let him skip one series and then be like, yeah, trade him.
And they don't have enough time to fucking even get good for champs. Did you see the champs announcement though?
No, tell me.
Dude, champs announcement. All teams are going now, not just the top 8.
Okay.
It gets seeded based on the placings where you finish in the league. And the prize, there's a prize pool on top of player salaries.
Right. Is that the $2 million prize pool?
No, the prize pool is like 4.6, but first place is 2 mil.
Yeah, okay. So I might have seen that. I saw the 2 mil and I'm like, holy shit.
2 mil divided by 5, basically.
You know what that is? I'm sorry, Trent.
That's a lot of money.
That's Warzone money. That's
sure.
Activision giving away Warzone money.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Good.
I like
the way it works.
I like it because it's big numbers and it'll bring attention to the Call of Duty League again.
It brings hype too.
It brings hype,
especially
right?
It's a double elim, but if you finish on the lower half of the bracket, it already starts you like in losers. I'm pretty sure. Like if you finish, I think it's like 8 through 12, or maybe it's 6 through 12. You start in losers, but if you start, or like if you're a 1 seed, first seeded team starts in the quarterfinals, winners quarters. You win 1 series.
Holy shit. Okay.
So to win COD Champs as the number 1 seed, you need to win. Actually, I think you start in winners semis. I think you have to win 3 series if you're first seed. Just beat 3 teams and you get 2 mil.
Right, but if you start in losers bracket, you only get 1 game. You only get 1 match, and if you lose,
you lose and you're done.
Yeah.
Like so you're first seed, and if you lose because you come out cold, you can still come back.
Yeah.
So like now it makes the competition for like the 1 and 2 seed worth it. Whereas before it, like, we didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, you could understand why they had to do that, because if they're gonna allow everybody in, they still have to make the rankings worth something of value.
Yeah.
So having your rank basically mean you get more chances to lose. That's where the attraction is.
Fuck yeah.
You have more opportunities.
It's gonna be Liddy like a titty, hoping and praying that coronavirus fucks off so we can do this on land.
Yeah. I mean, projection shows champs being in August, right? Because that's typical.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually it's August.
So, I mean, I don't know about the States, but at least here in Canada, like on the island, everything's kind of been kickstarted right now. And projections do show that by August, we should be in a relatively normal state.
I went to Boston Pizza yesterday.
Nice. Nice.
Lit.
Like they're at least here, they're already talking about opening up gyms. And that's probably one of the more bigger challenges. So
let's go, baby.
I think if you can go from gyms to arenas and all that, that'd be awesome. I really want to see that as land too.
Look at that. Are we gonna end on a positive note for fucking once?
While talking about
first-
Call of Duty?
The first show ever talked about Seattle, and we end on a positive note.
Yeah,
Those two
man.
things don't go together.
You know why? Because it wasn't an hour. We have all this leftover energy.
You know that black guy fucking thing, dude?
Yeah.
I don't have his face. I wish I did, dude.
Oh man, that guy's awesome. But yeah, that's a wrap, guys. Let us know in the comments how you like this new design and how we do.
They're
how we
probably
structure
gonna look
this
the
thing.
same. Probably gonna look the same though, huh?
We're gonna look the same, but the structure gonna be different. Structure meaning it's shorter.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know how you guys react to it, and let us know how
And-
hyped you are about Octane being a sub, and let us know if you think Seattle is going to come back and be in the fucking top 4 for champs.
And also, if there's shit that you want us to talk about, fucking throw it down there. We'll bring it up.
Fuck yeah.
But until then, it has been your boy, Tooth Cranium, and your boy, Tricky Mud.
Chicken mud. And we'll see you on the next episode. Throw that nade, Trent.
Octane's gonna be the best sub in the fucking game.